Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I am your host Ginny. Today, we're diving into the sparkling world of gemstones where bigger truly is better, with recent auctions showcasing diamonds and rubies worth millions. These stones are not just jewelry, but symbols of power and prestige. Then, we'll explore Hong Kong's iconic bamboo scaffolding, a sustainable and cultural craft, now caught in a tug-of-war between tradition and safety as the city prepares for the phasing out of this historic building method. Finally, stay tuned as Typhoon Wipha is heading towards Hong Kong, with a T9 storm signal expected, bringing heavy winds, flight cancellations, and major event disruptions. Please continue to watch for more details. The South China Morning Post highlights the enduring allure of grandeur in jewelry, emphasizing that larger gemstones symbolize status, power, and prestige across cultures. From Lady Granite's collection of jewels in 1937 to contemporary icons like Anne Hathaway and Priyanka Chopra Jonas donning Bulgari's polychroma collection, the fascination with enormous stones persists. These pieces, often centerpiece auction items, demonstrate that size and quality remain central to their value, especially as modern clients seek opulence and personal expression through maximalist styles. Experts like Sotheby's Frank Everett note that such gemstones are not just symbols of wealth but also long-term assets, as their historical significance and size boost their market worth over time. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post explores the cultural significance and craftsmanship behind Hong Kong's iconic bamboo scaffolding, which is increasingly being phased out in favor of steel due to safety concerns. Bamboo, a symbol of Hong Kong's identity, embodies flexibility, sustainability, and efficiency, having built some of the city's most famous landmarks like the HSBC building and 2 IFC. The installation at the Venice Biennale illustrates how bamboo scaffolding is celebrated as a form of local heritage, blending practicality with artistic expression. Despite the push for safer steel alternatives, experts emphasize bamboo's environmental benefits, reusability, and cultural importance, highlighting a paradox where traditional craftsmanship faces modern safety regulations and global shifts in construction practices. Lastly, the South China Morning Post reports on the imminent issuance of Typhoon Wipha's T9 signal in Hong Kong, illustrating the city's ongoing battle with nature's fury. As Wipha approaches, the Hong Kong Observatory predicts heavy rain, strong winds, and widespread disruptions, including flight cancellations and event closures. The storm's progression underscores Hong Kong's vulnerability to severe weather, with authorities taking precautionary measures to safeguard residents. The narrative captures the city's resilience and preparedness amid the natural challenges posed by typhoons, reflecting a continuous cycle of adaptation and respect for the power of the environment. The South China Morning Post vividly details the remarkable career of Zhu Yongchang, a distinguished mathematician who has spent 3 decades shaping the academic landscape in Hong Kong before returning to China. His journey is a testament to dedication and brilliance, beginning with his studies at Peking University, where he earned his degree in 1984, and continuing through prestigious scholarships and advanced studies at Yale and Caltech. Zhu's groundbreaking work in representation theory, especially in the realms of vertex operator algebras and conformal field theory, has earned him international acclaim, positioning him as a leading figure in understanding complex symmetries and mathematical physics. His upcoming lecture at the International Congress of Mathematicians in Philadelphia underscores his influence and ongoing commitment to pushing the boundaries of mathematical knowledge, symbolizing a significant talent reintegration into mainland China's academic sphere. The South China Morning Post also recounts a dramatic incident in Hong Kong's Causeway Bay Typhoon Shelter, where a fire broke out early Sunday morning amidst the fierce winds of Typhoon Wipha. The flames, vividly described as bright orange and billowing dark smoke, threatened nearby vessels and prompted a swift rescue operation by marine police and firefighters. 5 individuals, caught in the chaos, were rescued uninjured from a vessel unaffected by the blaze, highlighting the resilience and efficiency of Hong Kong's emergency services amid the storm's destructive force. The incident not only underscores the dangers posed by natural calamities but also the community's preparedness and swift response in safeguarding lives and property against the fury of the typhoon. The Associated Press reports on Wipha's destructive path as it advances toward southern China, having already lashed Taiwan and the Philippines with heavy rain and high winds. The storm's evolution into a typhoon threatens to unleash severe weather along China's southern coast, prompting widespread cancellations of flights and ferry services, and prompting authorities to issue warnings of gale-force winds and potential flooding. In Hong Kong, the storm has led to the cancellation of numerous flights and the closure of critical infrastructure like the bridge connecting Hong Kong and Macau, illustrating the storm's significant impact on regional transportation and daily life. Meanwhile, Chinese authorities prepare for the storm's arrival, emphasizing the need for vigilance and preparedness in the face of nature's formidable power. The South China Morning Post vividly recounts a dramatic incident aboard an HK Express flight from Vietnam, where a seemingly minor dispute over a boy kicking seats escalated into a police intervention. The scene unfolded late at night, with a Portuguese woman accusing a young boy and his uncle of disruptive behavior, prompting her to shout and hurl insults amid the tense atmosphere. As the flight landed in Hong Kong, police boarded the aircraft to mediate the heated exchange, ultimately leading to an apology and settlement without arrests. The incident highlights the common frustrations and challenges of air travel, where seat kicking and unruly behavior often ignite conflicts, drawing public attention to etiquette and patience during flights. The South China Morning Post details Hong Kong's ongoing struggle with counterfeit toys, particularly the popular Labubu dolls and Chikawa characters, which have captured the market's imagination but are plagued by fake versions. Customs authorities have reached out to trademark owners like Pop Mart and Nagano Co. to establish records needed to crack down on piracy, revealing that without proper registration, they lack the authority to seize counterfeit goods. Despite the booming sales of these beloved toys, mainland Chinese customs have seized millions of fake items, and experts emphasize that only through formal recordation can authorities effectively investigate and act against counterfeiters. The story underscores the importance of intellectual property protections and the challenges faced by customs in safeguarding genuine products amid a thriving counterfeit market. The South China Morning Post reports on the successful indoor relocation of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Hong Kong, a strategic move that proved beneficial as Tropical Storm Wipha approached. Moving the event indoors to the exhibition and conference center ensured the competition could proceed smoothly despite weather threats, with the venue providing a comfortable, weatherproof environment that enhanced the spectator experience. The tournament attracted a sizable crowd, including local fans and international players like Latvian Olympian Ugnis Kavars, who expressed enthusiasm for playing in the new setting. Officials praised the upgraded facilities, noting that the indoor venue improved the atmosphere and game quality, confirming that the decision to move indoors was a winning formula for maintaining the event's momentum amid unpredictable weather conditions. The South China Morning Post vividly reports on a significant data breach at Louis Vuitton Hong Kong, which has left nearly 420,000 customers vulnerable. The breach was discovered after suspicious activity was detected by the company's French headquarters on June 13, with the full extent revealed by July 2. The compromised data includes sensitive personal information such as names, passport numbers, addresses, email addresses, and shopping preferences, though notably, payment details were not affected. The privacy watchdog swiftly launched an investigation, emphasizing the importance of timely breach reporting and urging individuals to remain vigilant against scams like phishing. Louis Vuitton expressed regret and assured that cybersecurity measures are being reinforced to prevent future incidents, highlighting the ongoing challenge of safeguarding customer data in an increasingly digital world. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post also highlights Guangxi's ambitious launch of an AI Super League, a strategic initiative aimed at nurturing startups and talent across Southeast Asia. The competition, titled AI for All, spans multiple sectors including automotive, tourism, and smart agriculture, and is launched simultaneously in cities like Nanning, Bangkok, and Kuala Lumpur. Hong Kong's thriving AI ecosystem, supported by over 1,000 enterprises and its prominent research hubs, is positioned as a vital launchpad for regional expansion. The initiative underscores the deepening economic ties between Guangxi and ASEAN nations, with trade volume reaching nearly $55.4 billion in 2024. Major Chinese tech giants, including Huawei and Alibaba, are actively investing in the region, signaling a robust push to integrate cutting-edge AI technology into Southeast Asian markets and capitalize on the projected $30 billion industry growth by 2030. Lastly, the Nikkei Asia details the upheaval faced by the UK's private education sector amid new tax policies. The introduction of a 20% value-added tax, VAT, on school fees has led to the closure of historic institutions like Queen Margaret's School for Girls, leaving families in shock and children emotionally distressed. Rising fees, compounded by visa, guardianship, and healthcare surcharges, have caused a sharp decline in international student enrollment, especially from China and Hong Kong. This trend threatens the UK's reputation as a premier destination for world-class education, prompting some families to consider alternative countries such as New Zealand and Switzerland where costs are lower. The sector's economic contribution, estimated at over £1 billion annually, faces serious strain, with schools potentially lowering admission standards to attract students, which could undermine long-term quality and reputation. The situation highlights the profound impact of policy changes on international education and the difficult choices faced by families seeking quality schooling abroad. The Toronto Star vividly captures the city's soul through the simple act of walking, transforming the act into a journey of discovery and connection. Sean McAuliffe shares his personal evolution from a car-dependent newcomer to a passionate explorer of Toronto's hidden corners, emphasizing how walking reveals the city's intricate tapestry of small parks, quirky art, and diverse neighborhoods. His stories evoke a city that is not polished or uniform but lively, messy, and full of stories waiting to be uncovered at a human pace. Walks along bustling streets like Eglinton and Queen become more than transit, they become a way to understand Toronto's evolving identity, layered with posters, guerrilla art, and local activity that paint a vivid picture of everyday life. Even in the quiet suburbs, the city's continuous main streets connect neighborhoods seamlessly, offering endless opportunities to peel back layers and find surprises, making Toronto a city that constantly reveals new facets with each step, transforming the mundane into a delightful adventure. The South China Morning Post details a swift and determined response to a chikungunya fever outbreak in Foshan, a city in southern China, where authorities have launched an aggressive campaign to control mosquitoes and prevent further spread. The outbreak, originating from an imported case, has rapidly escalated to over 1,000 confirmed cases, mostly mild but alarming enough to trigger urgent sanitation efforts. Local residents are urged to eliminate standing water, clean household containers, and take personal protective measures like using mosquito nets and repellents. The outbreak's origin and progression highlight the persistent threat of mosquito-borne diseases in the region, especially given the global rise in chikungunya cases, with over 220,000 reported worldwide this year. Authorities in Guangdong and neighboring Hong Kong remain vigilant, emphasizing that controlling mosquito populations through community effort and sanitation is the most effective way to prevent further infections, underscoring the importance of public health measures in the face of an increasingly interconnected and vulnerable world. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6do Brief via email.
Turn on the TV screen, see the world unseen. China's on the news tonight, history in the spotlight. Scroll through my phone again, find out where to begin. Stories from the east to west, learning from the very best. News in China every day, learning in a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. Ancient tales in modern times, mountains high and river rhymes. Culture rich in every town, golden driving never down. Every headline a new friend, from beginning to the end. Connecting hearts through every word, China's story always heard. News in China every day, learning a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. Every headline a new friend, from beginning to the end. Connecting hearts through every word, China's story always heard.